All right, well, let's try this again. What's going, guys? Hooping News updates. I hope y'all could see me. The last stream froze, so I had to completely restart this whole freaking thing. I mean, all over again. So, yeah, hope you guys could see me. Um, yeah, it's just, you know, technology, man. All right, I think I'm live now. Hold up, am I live now? All right, I'm live now. What's going, guys? Hooping News updates, man, and we're gonna run this back again because technology. So I had to completely restart all over again. So back to what I was talking about with the Paul George thing, right? I was talking about Paul George maybe going out east. Where's OG going? I think he's staying with the Knicks. I don't think Ananobi's going to leave the Knicks. I think he's staying. PG is gone. I was right. Yeah. 2K phony Mickey. No, bro. Acknowledge me. Edwin, put your finger up to the sky and acknowledge me. Because I am the head of the 2K table. Yes, sir. Right here. But yeah, man. So getting back to Paul George, man, bullshit. I built teams for I bullshit. I built teams from the ground up, Edwin. I mean, I build teams. I mean, like, I don't bandwagon on the teams like you do. PG for CP and Kaminga and Terrence Jackson Davis. Oh, that'd be a great haul for Clippers. If the Clippers got that, I think that'd be really good. By the way, guys. Bro, no, bro. I'm the MJ. Bro, man, fuck that. I'm in my own category, Edwin. I'm in my own freaking category. I'm not Michael Jordan. I'm not Bill Russell. I'm not LeBron James. I'm not Steph Curry. I am Hooping News Updates. Hooping News Updates is in a league of his own on 2K. I'm the GOAT. I'm the gold standard when it comes to 2K. 2K My League, I'm the gold standard. You'll never, ever, 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 and I mean ever, be able to build a better team than me. Never. I'm the gold standard. You built better teams? Yeah, all right. All right. All right. Why do I beat you every year then, Edwin? I literally beat you every year in the finals. In the early league, I cooked you all. All right. But I would say cook. I'd say it was about even. You know what I mean? But we know what happened there. We don't need to talk about it on stream, but we know. I'm an 18-time champion, Edwin. You don't have more chips than me. You never did, and it looks like you might never will. PG for Randall, Miles, and Robinson. That's not bad for the Clippers either for Paul George. That's not bad. Steve Kerr says the Warriors desperately want Clay back. Yeah, that's bullshit. Bro, I don't need to look shit up, man. I see. I go on there, honestly. I go on there and I fucking wing it. I mean, I go on there and I just fucking I come up with shit in my. I don't even scheme or anything, bro. When I go on there, when I go on there, I do it on the fly. You know what I mean, I don't even sit down and think about the moves I make. You know what I mean? So nah, I don't need to look up tutorials and shit, man. I mean, because yeah, man, I'm built for this. Which team ends up with PG? I don't know. I don't know. Um, I think he goes out east. I'm thinking either Miami, New York, or Philadelphia for Paul George. If I had to take a guess, I think it's gonna be one of them three teams. he could go to the Warriors too. That wouldn't shock me if Klay Thompson left the Warriors. Which, by the way, the GM and the head coach today, it's hilarious that Steve Kerr and the GM for the Warriors came out today and said they really want Klay back. I mean, which their actions have shown that they really don't want Klay back. You know what I mean? Like they really don't, but they're saying they really do. You know what I mean? So they're trying to goad him into signing a cheaper deal. I mean, basically, they're trying to goad him into taking a team-friendly contract to stay with the Warriors, which who knows if he does. He might not. But if Klay leaves, I could see the Lakers being a potential option. I could see the Orlando Magic being a potential option. I could see the Philadelphia 76ers if they get desperate and if they miss out on older targets. I could see them pivoting to Klay Thompson. So there's a couple spots where I could see Klay going. I mean, like if he leaves the Warriors, I think there's some teams out there that can really use Klay. So just keep an eye out on Klay Thompson. I mean, just keep an eye out on Klay. I mean, I'm telling you, man, just keep an eye out. Just keep an eye out. Because that situation can get very interesting. We got to do 10 more years in this league. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Hey, bro. I'll double that. Fuck that. Let's do 20 years. Let's do 20. I'm willing to go 20. Let's go 20 years. Guess what? I'll end up with like 30 championships. 30 championships coming. Oh, it's gonna be like, oh, they're flukes. Yeah, okay. I guess 30 rings. I guess those are flukes, right? Kyrie, Giannis, Embiid. All right. Well, I got Steph Curry, Drew Holiday, Kevin Love. Who else I got, man? I got LaMarcus Aldridge. I got damn dude, what's that dude's name, man? Oh yeah, Trevor Ariza. I know Trevor Ariza, good player. Andre Iguodala. I got a stacked team, man. I got a stacked team. My team is stacked, man. My team is loaded. The polar bear beat those polar bear names. Those guys win championships, man. Those guys win championships. You understand me? Talk about some Kevin Love and LaMarcus Aldridge as polar bear names. Those guys win championships, Edwin. Okay, what's going on, Sham 627? Scotty Barnes contract thoughts. My thoughts on Scotty Barnes' rookie extension: no brainer for Toronto. He's a good young player for them to build around, obviously, and that's the market for the rookie contract. So I like Scotty. I think Scotty's a pretty good player, and I think he's a good player for Toronto to build around. He's versatile. He could do a lot of things. I think he needs to work on his jump shot a little bit, but I think Scotty has a bright future, and I really like Toronto locking him up long term. So I like it for the Raptors. I think it's a good move. Legitimately, I think I really like the move. You have a max slot. Bro, you can have 5 max slots. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, the head of the 2K table will once again, like always, will rise up and will win. Because that's what I do. But yeah, getting back to real life though, I like Scotty Barnes. I like that Toronto signed him. Let's go on the X machine or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and let's go through and let's see what they're saying on X. $189 for 4 years. Yeah, I like that deal. Siakam. Yeah, I talked about that in a video. They're saying hoop and news, bro. They can say whatever they want, or you could say whatever you want. I mean, all I do is win. I mean, you could say whatever you want. At the end of the day, I'll let the results speak for Wall. John Wall says he's the greatest wizard of all time. John Wall. That's not a high bar, bro. So, congratulations, John Wall. You're the greatest wizard of all time. Whatever the hell that means. Bro, you didn't even get to a conference finals. So, come on, bro. That's not even a high bar. Like, the Wizards, come on, man. You have to, get some flex or something. The New York Knicks made an aggressive push for Alex Caruso, offering draft capital before Chicago decided to trade him to Oklahoma City. League sources indicated that the New York Knicks and Sacramento Kings both offered draft capital to the Bulls in packages they felt were superior to the one-for-one deal, The Athletic previously reported. The Kings' offer that featured a 13th overall pick in this year's NBA draft. So, the New York Knicks and the Sacramento Kings were heavily going after Alex Caruso. And turns out that the Chicago Bulls thought that Josh Giddey was more valuable than the 13th overall pick. Now, a couple years ago, Josh Giddey was drafted 6th overall. And Josh Giddey, up until this season, looked like he was going to have a great future. But this season, there's been a lot of controversy around Josh Giddey. Obviously, we all know what that controversy is. And he had a down season. He didn't have that good of a year. And then he got benched in the playoffs. So, the $1 million question is can the Chicago Bulls revive Josh Giddey? Right? So, we'll see. Josh Giddey's still a young player, so we'll see. We'll see if the Chicago Bulls can get anything of worth out of Josh Giddey. Best destinations for PG. All right. So best destinations for Paul George. I would probably, in my humble opinion, I'd probably say the Warriors. I like that. I like the Spurs. I like the Thunder. I like the Cavs. I like Philadelphia. I like Miami. There's a lot of teams I like for Paul George. I'm not going to lie to you. I think Paul George actually fits into a lot of teams, to be honest with you. So I like that. There's a lot of teams. Who, bro? Really, Edwin? Look, Edwin. Come on, Edwin. Stop the cap. Talking about I'm a Warriors fan. Get that cap out of here. Where's DeJounte going? See, that's interesting. I don't know, to be honest with you, where DeJounte's going. Because I don't know what the Hawks are planning on doing. Like, if they trade Trae Young, are they going to completely blow it up and rebuild? Or are they going to trade Trae Young and like keep DeJounte? Or like, so I don't know. I seen today that the Lakers don't want to trade Austin Reeves for DeJounte Murray. In my opinion, I would trade Austin Reeves for DeJounte Murray. That's just me, though. I think DeJounte Murray could be a nice game changer for the Lakers. I think he's a massive upgrade over D'Angelo Russell. So I would definitely trade Austin Reeves for DeJounte Murray. Because the mistake that a lot of teams make is they overvalue their players. I mean, like, I think Austin Reeves is a nice player, but I don't think Austin Reeves is an all-star. I think DeJounte Murray is an all-star caliber player. I can't say that about Austin Reeves. So I would trade Austin Reeves for DeJounte Murray, and then I would try to get rid of D'Angelo Russell any way I could. But that's what I would do. So yes, I would definitely trade Reeves for Dejounte. So, and then there's a couple other teams. I like Utah for Dejounte Murray. I think that'd be good. Back to the Spurs would be interesting. And let's see what other teams. Houston, maybe if Houston wants to make a bold move, I could see them maybe doing it. So there's some teams out there for Dejounte. There's some Dejounte Murray teams for sure. So it'll be interesting to see. All right, let's see what else this is saying. Teams showing interest in Brook Lopez: the Memphis Grizzlies, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Dallas Mavericks, the New Orleans Pelicans, the Houston Rockets. So these teams are interested in Brook Lopez. Memphis makes a lot of sense. They need a big. I think that could be a really nice spot for Brook Lopez if Memphis can pull that off. The Lakers, that means they would want Anthony Davis to play the four, which I think Anthony Davis is a power forward. I don't think Anthony Davis has ever been comfortable with one to play center, but I think he played center the last 2 years under Darvin Ham. So if they get Brook Lopez, you can move Anthony Davis back to his position that he's the most comfortable with at the four. So I think that'd be an intriguing spot for Brook Lopez. The Oklahoma City Thunder, I'd love that because the Thunder need big. They need a big and they need rebounding. I think Lopez can help them in both areas. So I like that too. New Orleans Pelicans, they'd be a massive upgrade over Valanciunas because Valanciunas isn't that good. I know he puts up decent numbers, but if you watch the games, Valanciunas just doesn't make that big of an impact on the game. And the Houston Rockets, the Rockets were actually heavily interested in him last year, and they offered him a lot of money, but Brook Lopez went back to Milwaukee instead. So, I think if Brook Lopez gets traded, I think there's a good amount of teams that I like. I love the Memphis. I think that'd be really good. I like the Lakers if they want to put AD at the four. I love the Thunder because they need a center. Dallas, I'm not like that. I think they're fine with Daniel Gaffer and Derek Lively, so I don't really like that. I think Dallas should stick with Lively and Gafford. Pelicans, I like it, but it's for them. I mean, again, he'd be a big upgrade over Valanciunas, so let's not get that twisted. But shit. Honestly, maybe play Zion at the five. I've been saying Zion should play five for a while. Houston Rockets. They were going after him last year, but like I don't see the point when you got Sengun. You know what I mean? Sengun is really, really good. So yeah. Might worry about Team Canada. Team Canada got a really good team. They got a great squad in Canada. They got a lot of great players. They actually match up really well with Team USA. But at the end of the day, I'm always going to take Team USA. I mean, obviously they sent the older guys there this year because the younger American players couldn't hold it down, so they had to call LeBron, they had to call Durant, they had to call Embiid, they had to call Steph Curry, they had to call all them guys. And again, I'm going to say this one more time. I don't get why Joel Embiid's on the Team USA team. I mean, I feel like that he should be playing for his home country or Team France. I mean, because he originally had a handshake agreement to play with Team France, and then he backtracked on them. So I don't understand why Embiid's on Team USA. I mean, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. And yeah, so just because the younger American guys couldn't win like the World Cup or anything like that, and yeah, they had to call the old guys. So I think we'll see. We'll see. Who's their big? For what squad you talking about? You talking about Team Canada, Team USA? Because Team USA, I think they got Embiid and they got Canada. Honestly, I'm trying to think of the best Canadian big in the NBA. I because Canada they got Shea, obviously. I think Lou Dort. Pretty sure Lou Dort's from Canada. I'm pretty sure. Jamal Murray. Um, isn't Andrew Nemnard from Canada too? I could be completely wrong about that. Kelly Olynyk. Yeah, Kelly Olynyk. Yep. Does Philly leave the PG sweepstakes? Sean's reported the other day that they don't want Paul George, that they moved off Paul George. So we'll have to see. Trying to see what else is on here for me to talk about. Quentin Grimes is a potential outgoing piece. NH. Hold on, guys. Shit. All right, back to reading this. Quentin Grimes is a potential out. Fuck. I knew it. Shit. I'm getting stuffed up a little bit here. Holy crap. live on stream, guys. getting coughed up. Yeah, I kind of figured Zach Edey was Canadian. I kind of figured. Nemnard is Canadian. Yep, I knew it. What's going on, boards? But okay, so this thing right here says Quentin Grimes is a potential outgoing piece. And trade to Dallas. I would send Tim Hardaway Jr. to Detroit. Oh, Dwight Powell too. So Powell and Hardaway for Grimes. I like that for Dallas. Quentin Grimes is a pretty good player, and Tim Hardaway sucks. So I like that. So it's really an addition by subtraction. Really two additions by subtraction because Dwight Powell sucks too. So they're moving off two bad players for a decent player. So I think that'd be a pretty good move for what you call it, Dallas. So yeah. Okay. Okay. I misread. Okay, he's a big for Canada. Okay, I my bad. I misread what you said because I was reading a Dallas trade rumor, and then you brought up Dwight Powell, and I thought, okay, so Dallas might trade Powell and Hardaway for Quentin Grimes. You know what I mean? So I completely misread that. So yeah. The New York Knicks are showing interest in joining the Jimmy Butler sweepstakes. Oh boy. So let me read into this. Butler had boasted that the Heat would have sent the Knicks home had Miami faced them in the playoffs. Ironically, the Knicks reportedly have an eye on the potential Butler sweepstakes. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. There's a lot of Jimmy Butler trade rumors. There's a lot of smoke behind him maybe getting traded. So, Jimmy Butler. Obviously, when you think of Jimmy Butler, you think of him as a Miami Heat guy. So I don't know if they trade him. But a max contract, because that's what Jimmy Butler wants. He wants a full max contract. And if I'm the Miami Heat, I'm seriously asking myself, do I want to pay Jimmy Butler a full max? Because he always injured. He coasts during the regular season. Obviously, he turns it on in the playoffs, but man, he's always injured. So you gotta be careful with paying a guy like that a full max. So you gotta be really careful. So I think if there's a team that's willing to give him that full max, if it's not Miami, I think Jimmy Butler will get traded. But there's a scenario too where Jimmy Butler may end up like Miami and Jimmy Butler might find some middle ground on an extension too. So we'll have to see how this pans out. But it wouldn't shock me either way. It wouldn't shock me if Jimmy Butler stays in Miami and they agree to some extension, or it wouldn't shock me if Miami ended up trading Jimmy Butler. And getting some value for him. Teams I could see wanting Jimmy Butler, obviously the Knicks because of the Thibodeau connection. I think that's real. I like the idea of maybe Philadelphia because I think they need a guy like that with Embiid. So I like that deal. I think a team out west, maybe the Lakers. I know they say them a lot, but I think the Lakers could be an intriguing spot for Butler if they're willing to move off of Hachimura, Reeves, some other stuff, and a couple draft picks. I could see that maybe being a potential ideal spot for Jimmy. I think Sacramento would be a fascinating spot too for Jimmy. So, Jimmy, he got some options. And Miami got some options um, if they end up trading him. Okay, so a big bombshell just dropped from Evan Sidney. I hope I said his last name right. But he says that the Lakers, Pelicans, Spurs are three appealing potential trade destinations to Trae Young. Per Jake L. Fisher, per Yahoo Sports. Atlanta is expected to engage teams on Young trade scenarios this offseason. So Trae Young, a lot of people have linked him to the Spurs, including me. I think he'd be perfect for the Spurs. I think he gives them exactly what they need. And there's some people that like float the Lakers too. I think that'd be fascinating. Listen, man, and then the Pelicans, I like that a lot because I feel like a Trae Young Zion pick and roll would be very hard to guard, but at the same time they would give up a lot of defense. So who really knows? But yeah, man, I think Trae Young is not a needle mover. I don't think he moves a needle. Like, okay. But the only team I can really see Trae Young moving a needle for, honestly, if he gets traded, is the Spurs. Because Wemby's that fucking good to where Trae Young can be a point guard that can get him the ball with ease. I think if he goes to the Lakers, I'm like, eh. And if he goes to the Pelicans, sure, on paper, Zion and Trae sounds like a nice tandem, but on offense, it'd be lethal, no doubt about it. But on that defensive side, man, because Zion's not known for his defense, and the Pelicans don't really have a lot of great defenders. I know they got Herb Jones, and Herb Jones is a fantastic defender. Trey Murphy does have some upside as a defender, but there's not a lot of great defenders on the Pelicans. I think you gotta have a team like wired a certain way to trade for Trae Young. I'll go back to saying this. I love San Antonio for Trae Young because I think Popovich will reel him in. I think he would have to work defensively. I think a pick and roll duo with Trae and Wemby could be really nice. I think Wemby needs a point guard that can unlock his skills more on the offensive side of the ball. Obviously, Wemby can get his no matter what, but I think having a dynamic playmaking point guard would make Wemby's life a lot easier. So I'm looking for San Antonio, for a Trae Young deal or a DeJounte Murray deal. So I'm keeping my eye on San Antonio. Do you think we'll get a Woj bomb on PG opting in soon? Probably. It's probably coming eventually that we're gonna get that. Um, so we'll have to see. Bi getting traded, definitely. I think that's a foregone conclusion that Ingram's going to get traded at some point during the season or during the off season. So yeah, I think that's a foregone conclusion. Bi for PG. Oh man, that you know what? I think that'd be a good deal for both sides, but I just don't think Paul George wants to go to New Orleans. So I don't see that happening. But I think that'd be an interesting deal for both sides. But yeah, I don't see Paul George wanting to go to New Orleans. I think he wants to go to an East team or he wants to stay out near California. So that's why I'm listing the Warriors as a potential option. And there's some other teams out west that I can see him going to. So yeah, there's a few teams. Boards beat me tonight. What 2K in 2K? I highly doubt that. I mean, like seriously, guys. You guys say that you guys are gonna beat me every year in 2K, but you guys always fail. So we'll have to see. But hey, man, hey, we'll find out. I mean, there's only one way to find out, and that's to play the game. So we'll see. But I think the chance of me becoming a 19-time champion are pretty high, and then me winning ring number 20, ring number 21, ring number 22, ring number 23, ring number 24, ring number 25, ring number 26, ring number 27, ring number 28, ring number 29, ring number 30, ring number 31, ring number 32, ring number 33, ring number 44, ring number 35, ring number 36, ring number 37, ring number 38, ring number 39, ring number 40. I think I can win 40 championships. I think, yeah, I'm calling it right now. I'm winning 40 championships. Yep. I'm winning 40 championships. Yep. It's happening. I'm winning 40. Um, Kings could get PG. Yeah, there's a way. There's a way they can get Paul George. I think the Kings got it. I'm not going to say they have a great shot or even a good shot. I think there's an outside chance that Sacramento could get Paul George because they got the contract to make it work. Like if Sacramento and LA agree on a sign and trade, like Harrison Barnes, Kevin Herter, is Davion Mitchell still on the Kings? Like I think that could work. I mean, maybe a draft pick, but those are some solid veteran role players for the Clippers. So if Paul George wanted to go to Sacramento with Fox and Sabonis, I think that could work too. So we'll have to see. But Sacramento, I think Paul. If I'm Paul George, I'm looking pretty decently at Sacramento. If I'm Paul George, I think that'd be a good spot. And another team you can't quite rule out for Paul George either. To be honest with you, is Dallas. Like I could see Dallas being like, okay, I mean, we got to the finals, we got Luka and Kyrie, but we need this final. We need this one big final piece to get us over the hump. I could see them maybe talking themselves into Paul George too. So there's some teams out there, like I said earlier in the stream, that could legitimately see making a Paul George deal. So we'll have to find out. PG for Murray, Herder, and Mitchell. I don't think Sacramento's going to trade Keegan Murray. I think Keegan Murray's probably untouchable for Sacramento. I think the deal would have to be Kevin Herder, Harrison Barnes, and some picks, and Davion Mitchell and some picks. I don't think Sacramento's going to trade Keegan Murray. To be honest with you, I think that's what the deal would have to be. And I don't think Golden State wants to trade Kaminga either. You know what I mean, I don't think. That what they need to do. But I'm hearing that a 5-team trade, man, a 5-team trade, bro. Those trades are like literally impossible to do, man. Like have to actually sit down and to get 5 teams to agree on a trade at once, dude. Like there's just no way. There's no way you're gonna get 5 GMs to agree on a trade at the same time. I mean, like it's virtually impossible. Doing Getting 2 GMs to agree on a trade is hard enough, but to get five general managers to agree on a deal, I just don't see that happening. You know what I mean? Like those deals are like virtually like impossible to do just with the circumstances. A 3-teamer? Yeah, a 3-teamer is more realistic to me than a 5-teamer. I think a 5-team deal. I think that's crazy. I don't think there's any way in hell that's happening. That's like so unrealistic to me. You guys got any draft predictions? I'll be honest with you guys. I really don't. I still really don't know that much about the draft. I mean, like I gotta do research into it. You know what I mean? Like, I know that Alex Sarr might go number 2 to the Wizards, but I legitimately don't know who the Hawks are gonna take at 1. I mean, like this draft, it's mid. You know what I mean? This draft is so mid, bro. Like I just don't know where like guys are gonna go, like who's gonna pick. Honestly, like if I didn't look at my phone that one day, like about the draft lottery, tell you the truth, I wouldn't even know who had the first pick. You know what I mean? Like I'm like that's how like out of touch I am with the draft. You know what I mean? So when I watch the draft tomorrow, I'm gonna have to learn a lot about the guys that get drafted because I really don't know. You know what I mean? Again, wasn't paying that much attention to the draft. I know like, oh my god, how can you not know like who potentially get drafted there, where, or who these guys are? Oh, listen, man, blame the media for that because the media's been telling me all years that this draft class sucks. That's what the media tells me. I mean, the media sits there and be like, "Oh, this draft class, it's the worst draft class since 2013." You know what I mean? That's what they tell me. I mean, so yeah, blame the media for that. Clippers, Warriors, Hawks, 3-team deal. So, all right, you gotta see when you give me those scenarios, you gotta like lay out to me what a trade would look like. Like what teams getting what, where's the player going? Like you know what I mean, you gotta lay out to where the players are going so I can like really like like try to make sense of it. You you gotta legit lay that out to me because like yeah. Josh Giddey could get up to 100 million from the Bulls. I guess that Giddey's can't see closer to 25 million, so it'd be smart to lock him in into the 20 million range for the next 4 or 5 years. Yeah, they're definitely going to extend Josh Giddey since they traded for him. So the Bulls have to do that. The Bulls kind of no choice but to extend Josh Giddey because they traded a really good player for him. Okay, PG to the Warriors. Clippers get CP3, Wiggins, Moody. Hawks get Trey Murray for Wiggins to the Clippers. That's not enough. That's not enough for Murray. Like that's not enough. I mean, because like, why would what? Okay, so why would Atlanta only take Andrew Wiggins for DeJounte Murray? I mean, like I feel like Atlanta would need a lot more than Wiggins to get to get DeJounte Murray. Wiggins and Mann, that's still not enough though. You know what I mean? Like Terrence Mann's a fine player, but that's not enough. You know what I mean? Like for DeJounte Murray, that's not cutting it. You know what I mean? Andrew Wiggins and Terrence Mann for DeJounte Murray, bro. That's not unless there's a lot of picks attached to that. Like that's I don't think that's enough. I really don't. I think I think you need a lot more than that. I think that trade package is not good. And then talking about PG to Warriors, see, I don't mind this trade right here, PG to Warriors. Okay, Clippers get CP3, Wiggins, Moody. I don't mind that. You know what I mean, that first deal, but that Murray deal, there's no way. There's no way Atlanta's taking that deal. I mean, like there's zero chance. I just don't see that. Because, bro, he's upset, bro, because he's a Clippers fan, and I think he's a Clippers fan. I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know for sure. I don't think he's ever like said or if he is or isn't a Clippers fan. But I think he's obsessed because like the Clippers might be losing Paul George, and like he wants to try to come up with deals and like scenarios to see where they can maybe get Paul George up out of there and try to get a good trade haul for him. You know what I mean? So I think I think he's just trying to brainstorm ideas to get Paul George. What exactly am I wearing? What, bro? Aura, man. Aura. Chills. I really should do that. And then this. Oh, this. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing. A Clippers fan, yeah. Okay, so you're a Clippers fan, yeah. PG to the Warriors. Wiggins, Moody, CP3 to the Clippers. The Raptors trade Bruce Brown. Wait a minute. Raptors trade Bruce Brown for Wiggins and 2 or 3 picks. PG to the Warriors. Wiggins, Moody, CP3 to the Clippers. The Raptors trade Bruce Brown for Wiggins and 2 or 3 picks. So, okay. So, in this deal, okay, so you're saying that the Warriors are going to get Paul George and Bruce Brown for Wiggins, Moody, CP3, and picks. And Wiggins. See, here's the problem that I had with it. I think the Raptors kind of already got Andrew Wiggins, RJ Barrett. So like I think having RJ Barrett and Andrew Wiggins on the same team really doesn't make much sense. Wait a minute. Okay, so you're saying that Bruce Brown's going to the Clippers. So okay. So let me read this one more time. Okay. So you're saying PG's going to go to the Warriors, right? You're saying that Wiggins, Moody, CP3 to the Clippers. The Raptors. Okay, so the Raptors trade Bruce Brown to the Clippers, and the Raptors get Wiggins and 2 or 3 picks. See, but here's the thing, though, right? I still don't really love that though because I don't think that why because if I'm Toronto, why in the world would I do that? I mean, like unless you're getting like 2 first. I mean, okay, so if you're getting 2 first, that's a different ball game. But if it's like 2 picks, okay, does that mean like 2 second round picks? Does that mean a first and a second? I mean, like that's all. They want Canadian players, bro. RJ Barrett and Andrew Wiggins on the same fucking basketball team don't make sense. 2 first, okay. So I like that deal more then. If it's 2 first with Wiggins, then I don't mind it. You know what I mean? But yeah. You're nervous about tomorrow, bro? What are you nervous about, man? You have the 17th pick in the draft. I mean, you shouldn't be nervous. Like, stop bottling your streams, bro. It's fucking YouTube doing it, bro. It's a glitch. It ain't me doing it. I wish I could get this many viewers. I mean, I know they're fake viewers. It's like 214 people, but only one like. It is the glitch. Like, fuck, man. Like, come on, bro. It's a glitch. What do you mean glitch in quotes? Like, come on, bro. It's a glitch. I'm not doing it. I don't hit some magic button that makes viewers appear. Like, come on, man. I'm not Joe Hendry where you clap and he and you say his name and he appears. Like, I don't fucking like spam viewers and clap and make him appear. You know what I mean? I'm not Joe Hendry. I don't. Could we see a potential Clippers Knicks trade tomorrow? Shit. I don't know. I don't know. I tell you the truth. A Clippers Knicks trade. It's man. I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. All right. So 2,896 viewers, right? But only 2 likes. See, I know these are bullshit viewers because if these viewers were actually real, I would have at least have like 100 likes. I mean, right now, only having 2 likes, that just tells me. We playing tonight? I don't see why not. I gotta do some stuff after I get off the stream. Then after I'm done with the stuff I gotta do, then maybe we can play. Um, I'm getting banned for what? I mean, for what exactly? Why? Why would I get banned, boards? Why? Why would I get Bro, that ain't me doing it. It ain't me doing it. I have zero control over it, so I don't. I mean, it ain't me doing it. I'm not the one. I'm not the one doing it. It's happened to my channel. Let them. It is what shit. I can't control it. There's nothing I can do to control it. So, if it happens, bro. My legacy. Sorry. My legacy will always be solidified. I'm the guy that got Rick Ross sitting there with a t-shirt on a dining room table, looking at his breakfast, pouring syrup on his breakfast. I'm the guy. I got 2 million views from that video. By the way, the Celtics, 2024 NBA champions. Here we go with this again. Move on. Blah, blah, blah. It happened. Fuck no. I ain't moving on. You people talk so much shit about the Celtics. Oh, man. You guys ran your mouth so much about the Celtics. You're like the Celtic and Celtic. But Celtic, like mid Celtic. Bro. We're coming next year. We're gonna go back to back. And we're gonna do it when every single team is healthy. And then guess what? When we go back to back, when every single team is healthy, you guys are gonna have nothing. And hooping news updates means nothing that you guys are gonna be able to say to take away our 19th championship. Banner 18. That's done. Banner 19. It's coming. Oh, it's true. It's really true. Banner 19 is on the way. Peace.